Hello everybody, my name is FrostyMate and welcome back to the 31st episode now of our Adventure Quest World's Fresh Start series. And in this episode I'm going to be doing a slightly old event. It was obviously filmed or recorded a couple weeks back when it was Mehmet, that person's birthday, man. And I was level 65 at the time, so obviously I'm around level 70 now, so it wasn't obviously too long ago, but yeah, maybe a couple weeks back when I just finished the sort of golden dragon plate armor, that area there, the shipwreck armor. And I have to admit it was actually quite a chilled and a nice event for a change. Normally I sort of not struggle, but maybe get a bit stressed out because there's so much that you have to do. But this was just nice and calm, you know. It was really cool doing this lockpick thing right here, and you know, it reminded me of the of Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I remember having to do this back in the day on Skyrim. I no longer actually played that game, but I could never really get into it. But I remember having to do this quite often, and it looks quite similar as well. So I thought that was quite cool. Luckily, the lockpicks don't actually break, so yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, this event, I did like the end bit, I have to admit, where you're riding on the moon and then you have to destroy the massive Zorback monster. So yeah, it was really cool, and I'm just going to be showing you how I did it and what I done basically. So it was really cool as well because I managed to get one of the pets, the glowing sort of green rats, and you'll see that in just a second here. But I was using the Lightcaster class because it was, you know, really easy on self-target things, and there was only a couple monsters in the room, so instead of using not Mindbreaker, instead of using Daemon class, which I normally use, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use this class. It's probably just as quick because of the high damage it can do when I use the ultimate ability, number 5, or, you know, just number 2 as well. That normally does about 1000 damage without any stacks on. So as you can see, I just accepted the infected rodent pet, and look at it, it just looks like a little mouldy sausage or something. It's not even that funny. I don't understand why I'm finding it so funny. Whew, right, okay, so unfortunately we get rid of the little sausage because of inventory space and things like that. But, you know, it was nice equipping it. It walks really weird as well, I don't know, it's just like a little... yeah, just a little mouldy sausage. But anyway, going into the semi-boss at the moment, the chlorine, or chlorine, I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's not what chlorine looks like. I thought chlorine was like a see-through colour. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it was just like a big slimy thing. So yeah, I took that out, and then I had to just pick up the matchsticks for the next sort of quest line. And yeah, this was obviously just like a really nice chilled out event, and I'm glad that I did do it because, you know, you don't get anything really for it, but it's just cool to go through it, and you know, you could have gotten some items, but unfortunately I didn't actually get any of them now, and I don't know if this place is rare or you can't get to the place anymore. Maybe it's a seasonal thing, I'm not 100% sure, but um, it doesn't matter, you know, they weren't like the top priority items I wanted to get on this account anyway, but I guess it would have been nice to get some of them at least. But I do have some pretty exciting news. So on Black Friday I went to a local store just up the top of my road, and I actually picked up a Blue Yeti microphone. Now I don't know if you know what they look like. Here's a picture of it right now on screen. But the Blue Yeti microphone is a really popular and probably one of the best microphones you can get for streaming and recording. I know a lot of YouTubers use them. I thought it was on the sales, and I thought to myself, I've heard some people not complain, but they say that they hear some like popping in my microphone sometimes. I have to have my microphone really up close to my mouth, otherwise it just makes me really quiet. I've noticed that when I'm editing the videos you can barely hear me, so I have to make the music right low down. But yeah, I'm going to set that up soon, but I just wanted to know if you guys would want to see me unboxing it, and that could also maybe do a face reveal or something like that. I don't want to do like a face reveal as like a milestone thing because I don't think it's hugely important, but I just think, you know, if people want to see my face or something like that, or when I live stream, if people want to see my face, I do have a webcam and it's quite good. It's like 1080p webcam, so yeah, just let me know if you would want to see that. It's just currently sat on my desk at the moment. I haven't equipped it or put it on the computer or anything like that yet because it is actually still sealed. It's almost a week old now when I bought it, and I still haven't opened it. But I have been doing some sort of test recordings with me in the shot, so you actually get to see who I am. But I've been really thinking about doing more live streams. I've been doing some designs for overlays just in my spare time, and obviously now that I've got my webcam, I've got my proper streaming microphone. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool. Maybe I'll do like a stream every week or something like that, because it does save time editing, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't say it's like the lazy way out of making content on YouTube, but I definitely think it can be easier for me if I just were to stream at night time. I did see in the comments just yesterday somebody said that maybe I should do a live stream every single week when the release is out, but I know that Corey does that at the moment, so I don't think that I'll get a lot of people watching it because they'll just be watching him, which I'm not bothered about. You know, like Corey deserves all his subscribers and things like that, so I'm not bothered about streaming on the same day as him, but maybe like the day after or something like that, or I don't have to stream the new event when it's live. It could be something else, you know, like doing live streams with the lore. I think that might be a good idea actually, because I'm falling behind on that so much compared to my level. Like I'm still in Arkengrove and I'm level 70 now, so yeah, that's actually quite bad of me, so I do apologise for that. But you know, you guys want the Void High Lord, you want that badly, and you also want me to get so many other things, so it's trying to find time to balancing it out. But I know that if I don't grind the Void High Lord now, I'm going to struggle to do it in the future. But I've just been completely sidetracked there. We're actually now in the second area where we have to take out the infected scientists and also the second sort of style of slimy monsters. And these ones are actually blue. I forget their names, but I'm sure we'll go into a room where they will be in just a second. And they're called the mutated slime molds. And I don't know which ones I prefer. I don't know if I prefer the rats or the mutants or the molds. And I prefer blue, so I'm probably going to go with the molds. They do look quite cool, to be fair, and it's a shame that I didn't get a pet version of that as well, because I may have actually kept that one, I'm not too sure. But that rat there, he looks quite weird. I don't know if you could get him as a pet either. But I forgot to mention my Blue Yeti microphone is in midnight blue as well, and it's not just like the plain silver or white one. I had the choice of all silver or midnight blue, and it's a blue with the black top, and yeah, they're both the same price, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for that instead. Right, so moving on into the next quest. We've just completed that one, and now we've got a cutscene, and I do like watching the cutscenes. Sometimes I skip them, sometimes I don't, and sometimes, you know, I just spam click the next button, because when I'm in the zone of farming, all I want to do is just carry on, and I don't want to waste any time watching a cutscene. And even though, you know, the cutscene might have really good and funny things in it, I just think that sometimes I just gotta crack on and just, you know, carry on farming. And I'm still so in love with the Gilded Dragon Lord set. Like, I really like the cape and the weapon. I haven't gone back to get the Widowmaker weapon yet, but it doesn't matter, I'll try and get it next time. I still got the items that I got from farming it last time, so I'm not sure, I'm not too far off actually from getting it, but I just got more important things to do at the moment. And as you can see here, just finished this last boss, the Escaped Experiment. It's a bit of a tongue twister, that one. And I did speed it up just because it took a little while, but there's Mehmet there, or Mimit, whatever her name is. You know my pronunciations, guys. They're not very good at all. And I don't understand how people learn how to do it. Like, there's somebody corrected me the other day. What did he say? He said, oh, Bido, I think it was. Instead of Bido, it's Bido. Maybe there's like, because I turn my music off in Adventure Quest Worlds, maybe there's actually like voiceovers on, you know, when they're talking like right now. Maybe there's voiceovers for like the important people, who knows. But yeah, I mean, Bido, I would say Bido. Maybe it's like a country thing. Was that a word? Is that the right word? Country? You know, I live in England, so maybe I pronounce it differently to you anyway in America or wherever you may live. So we're actually coming towards the end of the event, and Zorbak is about to turn into his massive monster. And I actually forget how he does it, so it'll be interesting to see how he does it. And I think it may be something to do with his... Yeah, look, he just suddenly turns into it. I'm not sure how he'd done that. I don't know why I just didn't do that in the first place, to be honest. But there he is, and he is literally bigger than the planet. And just imagine that, being bigger than the planet, and then all of a sudden I come in, like, and then there's Mehmet as the moon. I don't understand what happened there. I don't know, maybe they just consumed some of the mold on the floor or something in the room, who knows. But yeah, I don't understand how they just suddenly managed to do that. And this guy, bless him, as soon as I entered the room, he was like, help me. Yeah, look at him. But to be fair, look at the amount of health the Nightmare Zorback has. It's just a crazy amount, and even with this light caster it still took a while. You can see here that actually I was speeding it up. I think there's actually 200% speed as well, and it's still going down fairly slowly. And then you've got Mehmet there doing some taunts in the background. I don't really know what she's saying. Yeah, kick his butt. And we got this guy asking if I've got a sub account. I'm not really sure what he meant, but if he meant my alt account, then yes, this was my alt account and is my alt account. But coming up now, finishing off the Nightmare Zorback. Didn't get any drops, unfortunately, but you know, it doesn't matter. I still managed to complete it, and you'll see the cutscene in a minute where I'm actually riding Mehmet, which is quite strange actually, if you've got a bit of a dodgy mind. And there we go, Zorback has been defeated. He's gone down to normal size, as have we. Mehmet's no longer a planet or a moon, which is quite weird how she can turn into a planet just like that. And yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. You'll see the cutscene in a moment, but that is going to be it for this episode. I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll be doing some more Void High Lord progress soon. I'm just currently farming the Fiend Seals right now, and they just take such a long time. I don't understand how people do it, to be honest, but I know that somebody actually said in the comments that it's like over 9,000 Fiend Seals, and yeah, that's just an absolute crazy amount. Like, I don't know how many Gem of Dominations is that. I can't remember how many emblems you actually need. I can't work it out right now, I'm too dumb to work that out, but yeah, you need a lot of Fiend Seals, you need a lot of Gem of Dominations, and yes, that is going to be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please subscribe. We've got a really nice community growing at the moment. Comment down any other suggestions you may have for the Fresh Start series. I've got a bucket list at the moment, but that's currently on hold because of the Void High Lord progress. And yes, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.